This week there were fires and blazes within the Russian Federation itself. For example, Putin's strategically important airbase was on fire. This refers to the Dyagilevo airbase, which is located in the Ryazan region. And it was there that the so-called Bavovna occurred. Well, of course, a separate topic is the strike on Grozny. After all, the barracks of Kadyrov's special forces are under attack. At the same time, Russian soldiers took a hit in the Kharkiv direction. There, during the assault, the armed forces of Ukraine destroyed the Russian bridgehead in the Novomlinsk area, eliminating the Russian Federation's landing forces. All the details are in our report right now.
It was very hot in Russia again. The Dyagilevo Air Base in Ryazan, one of Russia's key strategic aviation air bases, was attacked.
According to open sources, where the 43rd Center for Combat Application and Retraining of Flight Personnel is located, equipped with 295 MS aircraft, two 22M3, two 134 UBL and An-26. In addition, the 203rd Separate Air Refueling Regiment, equipped with Il-78 refueling aircraft, is located at this airport. Next to the Dyagilevo Air Base is located the 360th Aircraft Repair Plant.
Several explosions occurred in Novorossiysk. The port where Russia keeps its missile carriers was hit.
This is the base location of the remnants of the Black Sea Fleet. The main danger accordingly is cruise missile carriers. Therefore, both the Dyagilevo airfield and the Novorossiysk port are legitimate military targets for Ukraine.
It was a restless night in Grozny as well. Drones attacked the Special Forces regiment responsible for protecting the head of Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov. At this time, HIMARS is back in action. The armed forces of Ukraine struck a gathering of Russians in the Kursk region. The defense forces of Ukraine struck the command post of the 83rd Separate Air Assault Brigade of the Russian Airborne Forces in the Kursk region. As a result of the attack, 12 Russian soldiers, including 4 officers, were killed. Another 25 were wounded. The strike occurred during a ceremonial formation marking the anniversary of the brigade's formation.
The uniqueness of this operation lies in the fact that the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense accordingly managed to obtain information about the time and accordingly the date of the operation. Formation of personnel, the Ukrainian armed forces cannot fail to take advantage of such information, having in their arsenal means of destruction, namely the American ATACMS and HIMARS missiles. They could not. A brilliant operation by the Ukrainian side, which once again testified that the Russians do not learn even from their own mistakes.
Meanwhile, dissatisfaction is growing among the military personnel of the Korean People's Army stationed in the Kursk region. They complain that they are not being fed well. The Kremlin even sent a general to deal with this.
The Russian Federation has actually already paid for this cannon fodder with supplies of lubricants. It is about the delivery of approximately 1 million barrels of oil to the territory of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Let me remind you, according to the economic sanctions imposed against this country, the DPRK has the right to purchase no more than 500,000 barrels per year. That is, in fact, the Russian Federation has exceeded the established norms for the shipment of fuel and lubricants for this country twice. Therefore, accordingly, no one will heed the complaints of North Korean military personnel.
That won't be. Everything is paid for.
The Russian armed forces also repelled dozens of attacks. The enemy attacked the most in the Pokrovsk and Kharkiv directions. According to the head of the Kherson Regional Military Administration, Russia's near-term plans include a new offensive on Ukrainian Kherson.
The Russians have no operational reserves for conducting an offensive operation. It is about a large-scale landing operation, namely crossing the Dnipro. Currently, fierce battles are being fought for control over the islands in the Dnipro floodplain, and the relocation in the area of the Antonovsky Bridge has been recorded. but there is no basis to say that the Russian Federation has accumulated enough operational reserves to conduct a large-scale landing operation at this time.
In any case, one thing is clear. The war has long been going on within the territory of the Russian Federation itself. And this means that explosions and hits on Russian military targets will only increase every day. After all, the armed forces of Ukraine know their business.